titled the presentation that how the seminar is going to look like and what I'm going to talk about. And let me spend some time on the background of the research. And when I made these applications in 2007 or 2009 to the CIHR competition, and the primary objective was to do the research on the African refugee communities with HIV/AIDS. Primarily because of the 45 or 50 million refugee population are coming from this region, and of the 40 or 45 million HIV patients, 60% is coming from this region, and that is very, very important. And that was the primary reason why I chose this region. But as time passes and I looked for, and I did some desk research, and I found that a lot of studies were done actually on these issues, and whereas no existing research on this community, on the Asian community, especially South Asian community in Canada. Then I talked to the CIHR if I can redirect the research focus, and they happily accepted my proposal. And I called this seminar because I thought that it would be very beneficial, it would be very helpful for the research, if at this point of the research I can have some comments from you. And at this point, let me thank Professor Ahmed Shafiqullah for being my mentor and taking all the trouble of handling with CIHR issues relating to the transfer of the grant here. Let me thank Professor Robert too for accommodating our requests, and to the department for hosting me here. Like I said before, that I won't be able to present any findings at this moment, but I promise that I will, and the next seminar will be on my findings. So this means this seminar is actually to take, not to give. And please interrupt me if you have difficulty understanding my accent, or you have any question immediately, so you can interrupt me. And I start with this. And I start with this picture. And perhaps we have not forgot about the most heart-wrenching, the most brutal incident, brutal mass killing in 1994 in Rwanda in known history. As in 3 months, around 1 million were killed brutally. And the conflict between Hutu and Tutsi. That time millions were displaced. A few million took shelters in the neighboring countries. And not only that, and there are many countries in this region that is producing a huge number of refugees. But what is not known clearly, that how many refugees are being produced in Asian countries. For example, North Korea, for example, Bhutan, for their uni-ethnic nation-making plans. About the Myanmar, from Karen and Rohingya refugees, the Naga from Nagaland, India and Tibetan, and Sri Lankan Tamil. And refugees is a concern, and it is a global concern. And this 1 billion population, this actually covers or include homeless populations, IDPs, asylum seekers, economic migrants, and refugees. And you may wonder, is 47 million refugees globally is a small fraction of 1 billion population. Is 1 billion, this means 1 in every 7 population in the world. And 47 is, yes, it is a small fraction. But this involves human rights violations. This involves issues like if they can be repatriated to their own country. This involves issues if they can be resettled in third or fourth countries. This is why this is important. And today, about between 600 to 700,000 refugees in Canada. Almost half of them are from African countries. And anecdotally, from 15 to 18% are from Asia. And convention relating to the status of refugees, and I'm mentioning this here because we will be coming across the convention refugees or convention refugee claimant throughout the presentations, the